Frustrating for you today. What did you make of the game? It's, in general, playing it out there, in front of the fans, and how do you feel it went?
To be honest, Craig, it didn't feel that bad, mate. The first 20 minutes killed us. You can't expect to turn up and not play the first 20 minutes, go 2-0 behind, and then we've got to work miracles to get back in the game. But no, overall players, I thought second half we did okay. We did okay in spurts, but we just got to be more clinical in front of the goal, create more chances, and obviously cut out the errors at the start of the game. That gives us a better chance of competing for 3 points.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Ollie. I mean, it's hard for me sitting up here. I'm interviewing you here, and I'm a player. I'm part of you, and first 20 minutes, the goal killed us, and. Tony was sitting here and he was saying to me, what do you need to do as a team? What does the manager say to you the first 5-10 minutes? What did the gaffer say to you, first 5-10 minutes of the game?
Just to keep tight, really. That was our main aim, but I think we were crossing over centre half, so we were crossing over when we shouldn't have been. Bruffy and Garns have hold hands up for that, but no, it's not just the centre half, it's the team as a unit. If we don't defend from the front properly, then it goes all the way through the team. I just thought first half the boy up front gave us a bit of a torrid time, but I think you've just got to deal with that. You've got to be physical about it, get up against them and just stop them trying to win headers. You don't even have to win the ball every time, just stand your ground and make sure you don't cross your runs over and just hold your positions, really.
You're going about the first 20 minutes, they were good, but after that, Carl Perry had, for me personally, I thought was 2 great chances, one on his left foot and the header. What did you make of the chances he had?
Yeah, definitely. The gaffer said that after the game we've got to be more clinical with our chances. It's a massive part of the game. You've got to score to win games, and lately we're not scoring enough. But hopefully we can work on that on the training field and put it right. I know it's a bit late saying that now, but hopefully for the next game and the forthcoming games in the season we can hopefully rectify that.
Brilliant. Obviously, we're good friends. I actually did think you had a really, really good game today. How are the boys feeling in the dressing room at the moment?
Obviously, everyone's disappointed, everyone's a bit down, but we can't dwell on it too much. Got to kick on again next week.
Do you think that we had enough chances to win the game? Obviously the goals killed us after 2 minutes. Do you think, obviously Pez, if he takes them 2 chances he's got in the first half, the header and the left foot strike, we should have went on and possibly got something out of this game, or even not kicked on and won it?
Yeah, maybe we did have enough chances, but obviously, taking your chances helps. But when we defend like that, we were killing ourselves. So, maybe we did have enough chances on another day. It may have been a different story. But like I say, when you defend like that, you're killing yourself.
I sit up here and it is hard. It is frustrating to watch because you can't affect anything. I thought their two front boys were really, really lively, linked up well. How difficult was it playing against them?
Yeah, first 20 minutes we were a bit all over the place. We looked a bit rusty when we haven't played for a little while. But yeah, they were lively, but no excuses. We've got lively players in our team, and they don't get an easy run each week. So obviously the lads were disappointed. It's something we have to work on in training, and I hope you put it right this week.
Yeah, I mean, I've touched it with Tony. The spirit of the boys is fantastic. I know we'll bounce back from it, but I will touch on the goal that Jake scored. What's Spatey said on obviously the issue of the goal being disallowed?
Yeah, well, he thought he was onside. Shorey, I think, nodded it to him, and he thinks he's level with him when he's nodded to him. But obviously, I couldn't really see where I was from. The linesman's got the best position, but he thought it was offside, so that's all that matters, really.
Yeah, the boys obviously, I've been saying they're going to be very frustrated going home. Another one, John Shaw, he didn't really have many touches today, but I tell you what he did have. I thought it was a penalty personally when he's hit the post. I mean, has John mentioned anything about it at all?
No, he hasn't really mentioned it. I didn't really see that from where I was stood. I think he's just poked onto the post, but I didn't really see it as a penalty. Maybe he sees something different from here, but yeah, I didn't really see that.
Right, just before obviously we go and I pass it back up to Tony, how honoured was it for you today to actually be captain of the club that you've obviously been here a few years now? Plus you and Som's the sole survivors of obviously the Billy David, Big Ewan, era. I'm speaking Billy David. You're in my head about Forest now.
Don't make excuses, get on with it.
How proud were you obviously to wear the armband today?
Yeah, obviously very proud. Obviously I've been here a little while now. I think me and Som's been here the longest out of everyone. So I'm enjoying my time at Mansfield. And I was very proud to be captain. Hopefully I'll be captain again next week.
Gary, well played. 2-0 defeat, and it's the defending, I suppose, that's come under criticism as a whole, not just the defenders, but the defending as a whole that the manager's been more critical of. What's your thoughts on it today?
Yeah, I think you would have seen there. I think if we'd have taken our chances, it would have been a different game. But when you defend like that, you're just shooting yourself in the foot all the time. And I think if we'd have kept the clean sheet, we could have come away with something.
What's it like as a defender when you're seeing at the other end the team create chances, particularly that little spell of 5 minutes in which actually you had a chance yourself, but they're not going in? It kind of put a little bit more pressure on the defenders in a way when you know the ball's not going in at the other end, and it hasn't really been over recent weeks, has it, bar the Cambridge game?
I'd say it puts more pressure. I say it's a bit frustrating, but that's football, and it still doesn't mean you can give goals away freely. You've still got to stick to your job, make sure you do your job right, and let the strikers get on with what they're doing.
Perhaps the main disappointment was that having conceded a goal so early, you fought back, didn't you? It was then conceding another one on 22 that really killed the game off, I suppose.
Yeah, that's right. I think after 20 minutes the game was almost over. We started so sloppy, and I think we were a bit rusty. Maybe like we haven't played for a little while. But it's no excuse. We've got to work on that in the training ground this week and put it right for next week.
I wondered if you'd have a few words for Scott Garner, because the manager obviously said he brought him off. He wasn't playing very well in the first half. He's brought him off at half-time and replaced him with a more experienced player in Luke Jones. What sort of advice would you give Scott Garner now? Because he's not been used to that. The last year he's just played very well. He's got so much credit for his performances. But now, start of a new year, had to be brought off at half-time, not having played well. He needs to pick himself up quickly, does he?
Yeah, the boys are rallying around him. He's only a young lad still. You've got to remember that. And he's had plenty of good games where he's had credit. He's a good player. He'll bounce back.
Yeah. And I guess the team's got to now, hasn't it? Really, having started the year after this little break with a defeat away from home against another side, going for those playoff places, you need to bounce back quickly as a team. Then.
Yeah, that's right. I think when we've had disappointing games previously, we've always bounced back the next week. So I think we'll do that again Saturday.
So if you can, thanks, Gary. Cheers.
Thank you.
Fourth place in the table tonight, Oxford.